Hi everyone, you are welcome back to my channel. My name is V. To my old and to my new subscribers and to the intending subscribers, you are very much welcome. Thank you so much for watching my videos. God bless you. I want to talk to you today on how you can lose whatever you have through mismanagement, through carelessness. You may ask me, you may wonder, how can I lose what I have, what I've already had, or what I have? It is possible to lose them due to mismanagement. It's very possible. You can lose them. When God gives you precious things, and you are careless about them, you don't know how to preserve and you don't know how to guard them, you don't know how to keep them well, you may lose them. You may lose them in a twinkle of an eye. Whatever enters your hands, keep it, guard it with all your heart, with all your mind. Protect it, defend it, else you will lose it. And mind your opportunity comes but once, it might not come back. So guard what you have. You can lose your children. One way of losing something is you can lose your children. How do you lose your children? You can lose them by not taking care of them, by not watching them, by not monitoring them, by not leading them in a right way, in a godly way, by not teaching them morals. You might lose them into the world. They might stray to the world. They might stray because they lack guardians. They are busy pursuing money, chasing business. You are not always available. You might lose them because there is nobody to direct them. They will start misbehaving due to peer pressure. Other people will start advising them because you are not there to advise them. You know one funny thing, you can only train a child when he's still a toddler. When they are grown, you cannot burn again. You cannot burn. You can't start training a child when he's about 20 something. It is what you taught him or her when she was young, or he when he was young. That is what will keep him. That is what will direct the child. But when the child is grown and you want to start teaching, you want to start directing, my dear, it is very difficult. And let me use this as an example. There are two types of plastics. We have thermoset, we have thermoplastic, or thermosoftening. A thermosoftening or thermoplastic, when it is melted, it can be reshaped. It can melt, and you can reshape it. But a thermoset plastic, when it is set, you cannot melt it back. No matter how you heat it, it has already set. You cannot you cannot melt it. Children are like that. When they've already taken shape, you cannot remold them. It will be very difficult, unless by the grace of God, you cannot remold them again. So please, watch out so you will not lose them. You will not lose your children. Number two, you can lose your marriage due to mismanagement. You can lose your marriage. You are taking everything for granted. You say, after I'm married, I can do this, I can do that. You may lose it. You may lose it. Guard your marriage. Love your wife. Wife, obey your husband. Husband, love your wife. Wife, obey your husband. Respect your husband. Study your husband. Understand each other. Don't joke over it. God is interested in marriages. The Bible says that marriage is honorable. God honors marriage. Don't joke, don't play with it, else you will lose it in a twinkle of an eye. Stop doing all those things we're doing. Taking your wife for granted, wife taking husband for granted, misbehaving. Guard it with all your mind and heart. Number 3, you can lose your business. How can you lose your business? You are not punctual in your workplace. You are not always there. You are moving as you like. You don't know how to organize the business. You hand it over to your workers or apprentices to manage for you. My dear, you will lose it. You will lose that business. It is a matter of time. It is a matter of time. You will lose it. Manage your business well, and you see it grow. Number 4, you can lose your life. You say, how do I lose my life? You can lose your life because you are taking God for granted. You are misbehaving. You are into drugs. You are into alcohol. An alcoholic may likely end up having a kidney failure. A drug addict, somebody that smokes, may end up having a liver cirrhosis, and all different kinds of diseases due to drugs and alcohol. You end up losing your life. You end up losing your life. If you are an alcoholic, if you are a drunkard, if you are a smoker, a drug addict, you end up losing your life. Guard your life. Guard your life as much as you can. Don't lose your life out of carelessness, out of mismanagement. Fornicating, committing adultery, that may end up in hepatitis, you end up having HIV/AIDS and all other STDs. What do you gain at the end? At the end is grave. It's grave. Or you become vegetable. Do you want to die young? No. No, please take care of your life. Number 5, you can also lose your salvation. If you read Hebrews 6, chapter 6, from verse 4 to 6, you will know that you can lose your salvation if you don't guard it diligently. I've already given my life to Christ, and meanwhile you are going about misbehaving. You will lose it. I still have more points, but with these few points, I believe you work on your life. Thank you so much. God bless all of you. Bye.